Well, hello again everyone, and welcome back to Kovac Enterprises. This is for the CP101 tribute group build for Chris Cortell. That is hosted by Kenny May and Daniel Leroy. And we are currently working on the Superman kit from Monogram, where he's breaking through the brick wall. As you can see in front of you, we have the diorama and all its parts. We decided to go ahead and airbrush all the parts in a gray primer, which again we went ahead and let me bring the light down here a little bit but we went ahead and used the gray paint from Craftsmart. It's an acrylic paint, water-based, and we went ahead and applied some windshield wiper fluid and proceed to airbrush all the parts that you see in front of you. So that part of it is done, and stand by. We'll get set up for what I've done with Superman himself. So stand by. We'll be right back. Alright, and we are back, and as you can see, we have set up here is the Superman figure with both his head and his headless body. As you can see, we'll go ahead and start with the head itself. We'll bring this in a little bit closer so you can take a look at it. We went ahead for the flesh tones with the customized mixture that I used on both my Vampirella and Morticia. As you can see, I still have it in the original jar, and it's still viable, so I just kind of used a toothpick and mixed it about, and it's still good. So we went ahead and applied the base coat for his face with that color, and once again, this is also hand brushed on. So everything from this point on has been hand brushed for the figure itself. So I went ahead and applied that first, and then I went ahead and took the lighter customized mix for some highlights on his face, so I can get the shadows and the light from different angles. And we went ahead, and so he's got kind of a two-tone face to kind of bring it out a little bit. So once that was done, we went ahead and I usually always start with the eyes and work my way out after that point. And for the eyes, we went ahead and used some folk art warm white, because once again with the eyes, I don't want to make them too bright, and so that's why I chose this color here, the warm white. It's number 649 in the folk art. Once that was applied, we went ahead and used the black Craftsmart satin acrylic to start with his eyes itself, and we used a toothpick for that. And once that was put in place, we went ahead and actually I used some of the bright blue Craftsmart for the eyes, and kind of bring them in a little bit closer. Hopefully it stays in focus. So I went ahead and applied the bright blue for that, and then once that was done, we added some Future to the eyes to gloss them up a little bit. And once that was dried and cured, we went back with a pink wash and brushed that in the eyes themselves, and that was pretty much about it for the eyes. Then we went ahead and went back to doing the eyebrows and the hair. Again, I used a toothpick to apply the black satin for the eyebrows, and then we went ahead and brushed in the hair with the black Craftsmart satin. So this is the head complete. I might add a few more touches to it, but it's pretty well done, so we're good with that. And we'll set him off to the side. And now we will take a look at our rest of the figure. And once again, this is all hand brushed. I basically used the three primary colors of dark blue, bright red, and the bright yellow for his costume. And we just went ahead and used my little palette and applied a little windshield washer fluid to brush on the paint so it can flow evenly. There's about 2 or 3 coats of paint all around for his trunks, his main part of his uniform, and his boots, as well as his belt. I'll come back later and let me get my little pointer here. I'll come back later and I'm going to apply like a gold color to his actual belt buckle for a little bit more detail on that. But overall, it's looking pretty good. I pretty much got all the seams to disappear, and kind of give a little 360 turn for you guys on this. So it came out pretty good. So I'm happy with that so far. We'll go ahead and set this back a little bit. And the next thing that I actually did was to airbrush the primer on his cape. And then we went ahead and airbrushed the bright red from Grassmart, another satin acrylic. So here's his cape. As you can see, we came out really nice. That's the both sides, as well as his underside of the cape. So there you go. So that is where we stand right now for this part of the project. And until next time, we will have another update as we move along. So until then, I hope everybody has a good weekend, and we will continue with this project. Hopefully it'll be another couple maybe episodes. I'm almost there as far as getting this complete. So like I said, I hope everybody has a good day, and we will catch you on the flip side.